Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. So for today, we will be looking at SPM English Writing Paper 2. By now, I'm sure you should have known that there are 4 papers for SPM 2021. Paper 1 is reading, Paper 2 writing, Paper 3 speaking, and Paper 4 listening. And for writing Paper 2, there are 3 parts, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. For today, we will be specifically looking at Part 2. Now let's look at some information about Part 2. Part 2 is a guided essay which is obligatory and students must complete it. That means you cannot choose whether or not you want to answer this part, unlike Part 3 where you can choose. The word length for this part is between 120 to 150 words, and the full mark for this section is 20 marks, which involves marks for content, communicative achievement, organization, and language. Now let's together look at a sample SPM question taken from the Lembaga Peperiksaan guideline. Your class has been discussing how they spend their money, and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about what you would spend your money on. In your essay, you should write about what you would like to buy, reasons for your choice, and where do you usually buy these things. Write your essay using all the notes and giving reasons for your point of view. I'm sure you might wonder how to score 5 marks for all the descriptors. As you can see here, there are 4 descriptors: content, communicative achievement, organization, and language. And to obtain the score of 5, you have to ensure that your essay has fulfilled all the descriptors in this assessment scale. Let us begin with content. If you want to get 5 for content, you have to make sure that all the content in your essay is relevant to the task. So if there are 3 bullet points, you have to make sure that you fulfill all the tasks assigned in the bullet points. Secondly, you have to make sure that your target reader is fully informed, which means that candidates should address all the points in the task clearly. So, let's say you don't fulfill one of the tasks required in the question, surely the examiner will not be fully informed. Remember, candidates should also include relevant details and elaboration as well, so that your target reader is fully informed. The second criteria is communicative achievement. The descriptor says that candidates should use the conventions of the communicative task to hold the target reader's attention and communicate straightforward ideas appropriately. Here, you have to remember that you are writing for an audience. So if your audience cannot understand what you are trying to say or express, you won't be able to get high marks for communicative achievement. Also, candidates are advised to not beat around the bush. Avoid repetitions and avoid communicating things that are not important to your reader, because the focus here is for you to be clear in communicating your ideas, using the right tone, which is of course the formal tone for an essay. The third criteria is organization, which means that your text has to be well organized and coherent, using a variety of cohesive devices. This means that your essay has to include accurate punctuation, paragraphs, and cohesive devices such as adverbs, moreover, however, therefore, first of all, also pronouns like it, that, those, as well as conjunctions, for example, and, but, and so. Last but not least, let's look at language, where you have to use a range of vocabulary with occasional inappropriate use of less common lexis, uses a range of simple and some complex grammatical forms with a good degree of control, and also ensure that your errors do not impede communication. Remember, to get high score for language, you have to use less common vocabularies, and you also have to show your ability to use complex grammatical forms or sentences. Don't be a complacent candidate by just using simple sentences, because here you can still make errors and get a high score if you step out a little bit of your comfort zone and use less common lexemes and complex grammatical forms. Don't worry about making errors and focus more on the message that you are trying to express. Let's look at one sample question I have here. Your class has been discussing how they show appreciation to their loved ones. Your teacher has asked you to write an essay about what you would like to buy for your mother. In your essay, you should write about what you would like to buy, reasons for your choice, and the importance of showing appreciation to your loved ones. Write your essay using all the notes and giving reasons for your point of view. Before you start writing, here is a suggestion on how you can organize your essay. First, you need an introduction. The second paragraph will be for task 1 or bullet number 1. Third paragraph, bullet number 2 for task 2. And for paragraph number 4 for bullet number 3 or task 3. And if you have time, you can write a short conclusion. Here are some reminders before, when, and after you have written your essay. Before writing, remember to read and understand the task, highlight and circle keywords, take enough time to think about your opinion and how you will support it, and make notes and plan. When you are writing, make sure you express your ideas using formal language clearly, use the right tense, use a mixture of short and long sentences so that the reader won't be interrupted by too many full stops, and use good adjectives, cohesive devices, and adverbs to help you get high scores for organization. After writing, make sure you check your tenses and proofread your essay if you have time. Now let's look at some cohesive devices you can use in your essay. You can use these cohesive devices to introduce supporting ideas, introduce contrasting ideas, give opinions, generalize, to give reasons, give examples, and to end your essay. Spend some time to look at this question again. Let me read out this sample essay for you. Appreciation in a relationship is important because it lets a person know where they stand and what they mean to you. As for me, giving gifts to someone I love has always been one of the ways to show that I appreciate a person. In my opinion, a personalized collage would be a perfect gift for my mother. This is because my mom is the type of person who appreciates things with sentimental value. In the collage, I will include printed photos of us with handwritten captions by me. Certainly, the collage would mean a lot to her as she can relive our happy memories. Additionally, I would like to buy my mother a potted live plant since I know that she has a green thumb and she loves gardening. A night out at a restaurant might be fun, but the excitement is gone after one night. A potted plant, on the other hand, is something my mom can enjoy all year round. It is important to show appreciation to our loved ones because it is one of the ways that make them feel that they are important in our life. Moreover, when we show our gratitude to them through ways such as giving gifts, the gestures will make the recipients feel happy and loved. Last but not least, I believe that showing our appreciation to someone makes our relationship with a special person stronger as they will feel treasured. Now let's look at the content of the essay. Is the content all relevant? Yes, because all the paragraphs in this essay respond to all the 3 bullet points on what you would like to buy, reasons for your choice, and the importance of showing appreciation to your loved ones. How about communicative achievement? Do you think the candidate communicate straightforward ideas? Yes, because when you read the essay, you can really understand what the writer or the candidate is trying to express in each and every sentence. How about organization? The candidate uses a lot of cohesive devices. The essay is organized into several paragraphs, and the candidate also uses accurate punctuations. Last but not least is the language. I would say that the language is mostly accurate. The candidate also uses some less common lexes highlighted in green, and the candidate also uses mixed sentence structures, including the complex ones. Okay, now that I have explained everything, how about you try this question? Your family has been planning where to go for a family trip, and your father has asked you to write an essay about the best vacation place for a family trip. In your essay, you should write about where you would like to go, reasons for your choice, and what you usually learn from your family trip. Write your essay using all the notes and giving reasons for your point of view. Here's another question you can try. Your class has been discussing what they use the internet for, and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about the importance of the internet to students. In your essay, you should write about what you use the internet for, reasons for your choice, and how the internet is important to students. Write your essay using all the notes and giving reasons for your point of view. That's all for today. Good luck!